What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Billy the Bad Guy, Billy the Goat, Billy the Kid, Bills, Billy the Extraordinaire, Billy the, what is it this week? The Batty. What did I say earlier today? I didn't say the Batty. Billy the fucking...
Just says I don't remember either.
Fuck it. It is what it is. I'm back with my hosts.
It's Renay, a.k.a. Renay Proper.
And we have our special guest. If you been to the live show, this is the guy that said, y'all bitches, the infamous y'all bitches, the person that was drinking Henny since 11 a.m. Until the show ended, which was 11 p.m.
Wow.
I turned up.
Yeah, King Henny over here. Our boy is back. Our biggest supporter, Antoine.
Thank y'all for having me back. Thank y'all.
Definitely. I've been going to the gym and I started my little vegan shit today. I get so mad. First of all, I'm lying about the vegan shit. Like, I tried it. I tried the vegan sausage. It was good. I want to try it a little bit. Cut back slowly but surely. But I get mad when the vegan motherfuckers, sorry, Wolf, don't call chicken nuggets plant-based chicken nuggets. Just say plant-based nugget.
Yeah, just say yeah. I agree with that.
It's nothing chicken nugget about it. It's not E.I.O.ing.
It's not.
Clock.
It's not doing this.
Just say plant-based.
Just say plant-based nuggets.
Well, was the nugget good?
It was good, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
I don't think it tastes like chicken.
I had sausage. It tastes really good, and they put chimichurri. And I grew this shit. I grew to love chimichurri sauce. So it was really, really good. But don't call it plant-based.
Yeah,
don't call it chicken nugget.
You got to get your own identity.
Yeah.
Like, don't. Y'all want to separate yourself from the meat eaters, right?
My homegirl.
They already did.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to be meat eaters. Don't call your stuff meat.
My homegirl said, "Yeah, I made some vegan oxtails."
What is
Hold
it?
Hold on. Vegan what?
Oxtails.
Fuck out of here. Well, let me see.
It's vegan tails.
Hold on.
Vegan tails. I don't know. It's tails.
Vegan
But it's not
tails.
vegan. It's not ox.
What are they using?
What is it?
The tail of the vegans.
The tail. Yeah, it must be the tail of the vegans.
Wolf,
Vegan-
what the
What
fuck
have you
is
had
this
before?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Vegan
But what is
oxtails?
it though?
That shit slap. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you, but it's great. It's really good.
But what is it?
I don't know.
You must have
See
had.
how
I don't know what it
You
is.
must have had
I
vegan
know.
curry
You
goat.
see?
No, hold on.
Wait,
You're going
let
to take
the
it back.
record
If you
show.
can't pronounce it, denounce it.
Isn't that their whole mission? To
Word.
stop consuming
To-
things.
they don't
no
know.
preservatives. No this. No chemicals in y'all food. And now y'all eating stuff y'all don't know what it is?
Hey, listen.
Because I know that when you say oxtail, we talk about ass.
Yeah, no, you talking about a tail.
It's the tail.
Tail.
Bro, and what's connected to the tail?
The ass.
What's
No,
what's
the
your-
tail.
It's wagon.
And what the fuck come out your tail?
No.
That is
Shit
an ass.
come out my ass.
And that's connected to your what?
You know what? I was going to tell you
not
what really come out my ass.
Two cheeks is called what? A tail.
A badusi.
No.
Oh, all right,
Pussycat.
all right. That's a different
Yeah, yeah.
conversation for another time.
I keep going on this journey about a tail.
It's
I
not.
tail is a tail. That's why it's so
I refuse
expensive.
to feel like something that costs $20 a pound is ass meat.
Yeah.
It's some
It's
good
not.
ass meat.
It's not ass
So,
meat.
look, you ever had vegan curry goat?
Yeah, I have it all the time.
It's not a goat.
Oh, Dios mío. It is misleading because, so I went to the vegan place yesterday and I was like, oh, can I get, I asked her, I said, why y'all calling it chicken nuggets if it's plant-based? She said, it's in quotation marks. Bitch,
She just gave it to you. It's no argument. She gave it to you in quotation marks, which means you need to ask, what is this? The quotation marks make you
all right,
ask
so
it.
what
This is vegan
what
chicken
is a
nuggets.
vegan oxtail? Is it shaped like an oxtail? Don't tell me it's a fucking bone.
Because we sell vegan pork belly in my job, right? And we put it in quotation marks, but it's tofu.
Okay, so that's different.
So it's tofu.
And tofu is soy.
That's all it is. But what they do is they just smoke it. They put the smoke sauce on it and make it taste like a little
Don't
smoky.
say pork belly. I think that's disrespectful for the vegan community, and I think y'all should, march in the streets and have y'all dishes stop being named after animals. I don't think that's right.
Respectfully, we could call this a bell pepper, pepper oxtail.
A bell pepper. Ooh,
Bell
a bell
pepper
pepper
tail.
oxtail will go crazy.
You know what I mean?
Bell
But I do want to
pepper
start the veganizations of it all. But so I had to do real quick before we start the show, which we started. But I have a friend, and he went vegan because he's from Jamaica, and he had this pet goat in his backyard, and it was like Michael Jackson and that rat. Been the two of us being. So he had his pet goat, and then one day, him just eat some curry goat, but he didn't realize he was eating his friend. So that's why he went vegan. Bitch, you from Jamaica? Have you ever killed your animals yourself?
Yes.
What
Well,
you killed?
my uncles would do it, and we would kind of participate in like the skinning and the stuff. So, well, the first cardinal rule of like, you know, farm to table is don't name your food. Don't give it a name, so you don't give it no identity. I don't know who you are.
That's real.
So you
That's
just go to the
real.
backyard, we having chicken
Why
tonight?
are you connected? It's called farm. It's basically that's what it is, farm to table style. So it gets, you know.
You can't
skin
call that
cooked.
goat Larry.
Why you're not supposed to bond with it? It's not a pet.
But the goat was already being groomed to get ate, so it ain't no excuses.
Right,
about
because
that.
there's
Me, I
there's
gon-
So the
goats.
goats just be in the backyard?
No, you have to like you buy a kid, which is a baby goat. The name of a baby goat is called a kid. So you purchase a kid. And
Billy the
then-
goat, Billy the kid.
It's the kid, right? Because with 2 D's though, it's not spelled with one. Fun fact: a goat kid spells with 2 D's, not one.
Respectfully.
So you go, you get a, you know, because you know it's to raise, it's to eat, so you have to feed it. So come Christmas time, it's Christmas now in the Caribbean, and we do big family feasts. So we buy the kid from up in like September, knowing it has the sole purpose for it is
For Christmas?
To chop it up.
because when you have big family feasts, it's cheaper to buy the animal than to go out and buy 40 pounds of goat. So you could get more. You buy the animal itself, and then you able to feed more people. So you buy a
How much
pig.
does the goat cost?
I don't remember, but I know it's cheaper than buying it already cut and done. It's cheaper to buy it.
Hell yeah, because it's
So
yours.
you buy a whole pig, you buy a cow, you buy the chickens. It's cheaper that way because you're feeding a lot of people. I didn't know I was eating farm to table back then. I was, we was.
So
doing
you never,
something.
so you just grab the chicken.
So you have to
Damn
be,
right.
you have to know what you're doing. So you're not just gonna.
Yeah.
First of all, chickens that you raise to eat, they're not just wildly running in the yard.
Nah.
It's not like the goose that you see in Staten Island, the turkeys in Staten Island running
They be in
around.
the backyard.
Not those. So they're in a coop, what we call a chicken coop.
Those
They're
shits is
raised
tamed.
to be. So they're fed. They're fed in a way to be, their food to get fat.
What's the first step?
The first step, you buy the little chicks. They come
No,
in
no.
the
So
back.
when you just grab them up,
Some people are different. There's different ways. My uncle used to hang them upside down, like hang them upside down.
That's the
Just
Muslim way.
hold the neck and just slash it off. Some people hold the chicken by the neck, ring it around, and then cut it off. My uncle sometimes used to put the body in a bucket. This is the bucket. Put the whole body in the bucket, have the head sticking out, and
you didn't cry.
no, it's a circle of life.
It starts to do, yeah, it's a fact.
From the day we arrived.
That's like a jungle.
Problem is, you know what it is? You know what the problem is really be is like a lot of these New Yorkers never experienced a down south.
What you
or
call us?
New Yorkers.
New Yorkers.
No, you're fucking Yankees.
Yeah, Yankee.
You're fucking Yankees and experience like down south. Like I know people that like you say, we had a conversation earlier about people that live in Brooklyn and the people that live in the Bronx. It's people that live in the Bronx that never even went to Brooklyn. It's people that live in Brooklyn that never even been to Queens.
Yeah.
Think about this. If you never stepped out your six block circumference, how the fuck are you gonna learn anything extra?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I lived down south, like I said, I tried. My palate is crazy. Like I tried a lot of different food.
Is it true they got possum pie down south?
You might get some possum. You feel me? People eat
I thought
that.
you gonna say you might get some
Like,
pussy, but you might get some possum.
You might get some possum. You
You get some
Clap your hands if you'll try possum pie.
depending on
Crickets.
depending on the situation, the motherfuckers try anything they real hungry.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? A person try anything they real hungry.
Like, have anyone in here ever watched Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Right.
There was-
so like there was a season where a group of people, they were really, really hungry, and they started like capturing other people from other groups and eating. They had studied.
But they say
cannibalism.
there's cannibal like people in this world already. Like you feel me?
Cannibal, yeah.
They that's what they do. Like, oh, this person died. We're not gonna bury him. We're gonna eat this motherfucker.
Wait, person.
Yeah, that's
Cannibalism.
there's cannibal like that. Yeah, there's cannibalism in this world, bro.
Yeah.
We don't.
I know about cremation and burialization.
All right then, but you got to understand, like,
Ain't no etherization.
but there's people like that in this world. Like we don't hear about it, but
Well, let's real quick icebreaker because you haven't been here in a while.
Talk about
That
it.
you had to denounce what you had to can't pronounce. That was a great episode. Make sure you tune into that. Number 1, we're gonna do finish the lyrics, okay? Now, if you're on Patreon, you saw the vlog. Shout out to Wolf for being the best videographer. That vlog was you was cackling today.
When?
Watching that vlog.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
And I don't know the words to what's that song by Meek Mills?
Dreams and nightmares.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Not a bar, not a line.
No.
I wanted to snatch his black card up.
So,
Not a bar. Give me one line. Gun to your head.
I did it with Mariah.
All right. That's it.
That's it.
Then one more.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
All right, okay.
When I
And that's
bought
it. After that,
Martin,
so
Nothing.
let's finish the line.
then I pull up in that.
Hold on, wait a
Start
minute.
again.
Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought that Aston Martin,
Y'all thought I was finished. Pull up in that. I don't remember the rest.
No.
take his black card away.
It's all right.
Come, read it.
That's
To
a
me.
classic song, though.
The next one is, I don't know the rest of the words. You know the rest?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hold on.
Read the part. Let me
I don't have
finish.
it written down.
What
Hold
part
on, wait
is-
a minute.
That part.
Y'all thought I was finished.
When I bought
pull
that
up in
Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these bitches, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double empty, that's my team and making captain, I'm lieutenant.
Remember me?
So much money.
Yo. All right, the next one.
You thought I was feeling you?
Hold on. Say that again.
You thought I was feeling you?
You thought I was feeling you?
Come on, you from the Bronx.
Nah, I don't know that one.
Come, Billy. I know you know it.
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga's a monk.
Nigga, eat it for lunch.
Nah, I don't know that one.
You haven't been on the social medias.
I'm
You don't
not.
know this Ice Spice girl with the little red afro?
No.
Light skin? Okay.
No.
All right, next one. Honey came in and she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door.
Classic.
5, 4,
Homeboy came in.
2, 1. Picture this, we were both red-handed, drinking on the bathroom floor.
Oh,
How could I forget that I was giving her an
Sing the
extra
Shaggy
kiss?
song. They gotta sing that with an accent. Like,
He was standing there, she
Sing with the
never
accent?
looked like something.
So let me try this. What do you mean? Okay.
You thought
They
you
got
coming red-handed?
Shaggy hair, y'all.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't me. You gotta sing that with an accent, bro. You
All
can't.
right.
Now that was the R&B part you
It's been
got.
so long.
I don't even know what the next one is. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. I don't even know where I got that from. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go.
I don't know that one.
But I wanna go right now.
I know what you're talking about.
I thought that was Trey
When you
Songz.
leave-
But I'll be back before you know
No.
it. So hold that thought.
Call your name 2-3 times in a row. When you leave, I'm begging you not
to
to go.
stop.
Call your name 2-3 times in a row.
All right.
I thought it was Chris Brown. I thought it was a Chris
I'm
Brown.
feeling my prize.
Nah, I know my boy Chris.
I thought that was Chris
I ain't gonna
Brown
lie,
song.
no disrespect, but I always told my homeboys in the hood, they used to be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? If it's one R&B artist I'm gonna throw my panties for, it's Chris Brown. No disrespect, bro. That kid is a
Funky
living
whiteys.
That kid's a living legend, bro. I respect him, like, you know.
Why? Not your boxes.
Tighty white
Man, I told the panties for him. Fuck you mean, man? That kid is something different, bro.
I love Chris Brown.
And
I
he
do.
kept
He's a sorry.
And no, that's not why. Even before I knew he was a Taurus, I loved him.
Taurus has
telling you. I don't know. I just
Talented.
It was my little sister that fucking made me really love Chris Brown.
And he like, you know
when he
what's so
first
crazy
came
about
out,
him?
she used to play
He
that
was dancing ass.
what was it? Damn, it's gonna come to me right now. But then my favorite song with him is him and T-Pain. She want that love and love and
Yeah,
love
yeah,
and
yeah.
love and kiss. She mine if not now, so get it with
They
me. Couldn't tell me. When that came out, I thought I was walking around the streets like shit. She won't give it
Nah,
to me.
that-
I always
bad.
liked him, but when he did his second album, like when he started fucking, I was like, this nigga's so like,
Here we are.
all alone in this room. What else?
Oh.
I'm like, oh, he having sex.
And girl, I want
I'm not really a
know
Chris Brown fan, but it wasn't
what
until this
to
year I was like, you know
do.
what? Chris Brown's actually pretty attractive.
Yeah, he's
But let's
fine.
go to speaking of toxic men. It's on fire with single married situationship segment. If you're tuning into 25 and over club for the first time, this is when we talk about relationship type shit. All right. So my first question to y'all is, How toxic are you in relationships or situationships? On a scale of 1 through 10.
Me first? You want
Yeah,
to go first?
You want the lie or the truth?
I want the truth. How toxic?
I'm 9.5.
We respect
Why?
honesty.
Elaborate.
Cause I like what I like, and
a
I want
Pisces
what I
man.
want.
So you're selfish.
Not necessarily selfish. It could go both ways, but I know my toxicity come with me not wanting to deal with certain shit. Like I don't like to be talked to a certain way.
Okay.
Like you feel?
I
me?
don't think that's
And
that wouldn't be like toxic.
no. But the thing about it is, when you talk to me a certain way, I'm on 5. Once you say something to me a certain way, I'm on 150.
Like tone wise or just what they say
Just-
or how they say it.
It goes all 3. This is a collaborative effort. But then at the same time, I don't watch my way when I'm near. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my toxic trait.
Okay.
Like you feel me? Like we can communicate, but once you start talking, and I'm a Pisces, so I keep it real. I'm
I have a
emotional
friend
fuck.
recently.
Okay.
She said, told you Pisces, man. She said she called her nigga a bitch. And I'm like, bitch, you can't call that nigga a bitch.
And you know what I would have said to her? But I'm your bitch.
Wait.
I can live with that.
But I'm your bitch. I'm a bitch, right? I'm a bitch, right? But I'm your
Oh, but
bitch.
you got a bitch nigga. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm
What that make you like?
Yeah.
all
Okay.
right. So you calling me a bitch, right? But I'm your bitch. At the end of the day, when you come home and you calling everybody, who the first bitch you call? When you need help, when a nigga running in your face or talking crazy, who the first bitch you call? When I'm the bitch that's gonna jump out the window for your bitch ass shit. Like you feel me?
Okay.
Okay. My toxic trait is welcome to Death Row Records. May the odds be in your favor. Ain't no breaking up around this motherfucker. Unless I'm ready to go. This shit ain't over until I'm ready to go.
That's a quote. That's a quote. Death Row Records.
May the odds be in your favor.
I won't say I'm toxic, but if I'm gonna call you 173 times, and I did, and I'm gonna stalk you.
That's no good.
Stalking how? Because that's a crime. So you gotta.
Yeah, you got.
So you have to.
That's
It's a crime. So we
Stalking
gonna have to.
Stalking Hill. Like, I'm gonna look at your phone and figure out your fingerprints on your phone,
Okay.
like to see what's your code.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say your code is.
Oh, like if it's a fingerprint. Wow.
I'm gonna figure that out. I'm also going to I don't know. It's just different.
So, all right, let me
No.
ask you a question before you go. Do you go onto the person's Instagram to see if they following the person that you think they following, to see if that person is
Yeah.
following them? That's too much.
No, it's not.
a lot of work.
I'm really talking. Like, remember when I was fucking on Bird Bath? Mm-hmm. And
Called the nigga Bird Bath.
'Cause that's what
What's
he
this,
took.
Malibu Most Wanted?
that's what he took was Bird Bath.
It's Bloodbath.
He used to call Renay. He used to be like, "Yo, your friend is crazy." Because I'm the type of I was sending this nigga pictures of guns and saying, "This is the gun I'm gonna use to shoot you."
And then
Or
shoot
I was young, don't judge me. And I was like, "Oh my god."
You can't do this, and this is me on the phone. Billy, you can't do
no,
this.
you're not.
This is
No,
illegal.
you're not. No, Billy's not.
No, or I would say, "This is the gun I'm gonna use to shoot myself." Then I used to be like, "Actually, I'm about to walk on the train tracks right now, so the trains will hit me." Because by you not talking to me, I want you to think I'm gonna hurt myself. But he paid me no attention.
Shit like that scary. I don't want to be a part of
That was
like
old me. But now I'm gonna just call your phone a few times and just troll you. And
What's a few times?
I called Pastor Torres' phone. I think 173 times.
You need issues. You got help. You need help.
I need issues, nigga. I got them already.
You got issues and you need help.
I needed help. I'm not calling niggas' phone 173
I'm about to say
times.
yeah, because
I'll
that
probably
sounds
call
like somebody that's
20
desperate.
times.
You mad? You upset? All right.
Don't block me. I hate people that
Yeah.
block. Blocking is disrespectful. Like, you can't have a simple conversation. I'd rather you just put your phone down and don't answer me. Blocking?
Yeah, I don't like blocking. I don't
Yeah.
block people.
Now I
because
gotta
can
send
do
you a
something
message
nasty.
on Cash App.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's the extreme.
I've gotten that before.
So
I've gotten
hold
messages.
on.
I've gotten messages
How
via Cash App.
Hold on. How does this work?
Please.
On Cash App. Do you send them $20 and be
No,
like,
$1.
motherfucker, don't...
No, $1. You need $1 to put it.
$1.
And then you put in as much as you can send in the
That's what, and you don't write the whole you, the letter U.
No,
R,
per
capital-
dollar, I'm putting as much words as I can. Listen.
So wait, yeah.
I have a nigga.
Then I dispute the charge.
So a nigga not even really worth the dollar.
No.
No.
Have a nigga ever cash app using kid through to you?
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna block you. I'm super, super stubborn. And when I dig my heels in, I need you to like break a sweat to break me down. Even if I already forgive you, I'll forgive you in my heart, but I need you to
She's a
just
tourist.
want
break
the
a
extra.
fucking sweat.
You need the extra.
Yeah.
But I
need to break that
also,
bullhorn.
this was during the pandemic when me and Tori stopped talking. I wrote a handwritten letter.
That's one thing that's a turn off to me.
A handwritten letter?
I swear to
I think
God.
the handwritten letter is most passion. That's when the passion.
I took the time out to get a pen and paper.
I got it. I went to the post office and got a stamp.
Yeah. And mailed it.
I'm gonna be the one to rip it up. I'm never gonna let. It's been done
You're
to
not
me.
gonna rip my letter.
It's been done to me, so that's why I feel like.
How long ago was that? Because this is what I was talking about the other day.
it's a
about
few-
this one letter they got in third
No, no,
grade,
no, no, no,
and
no.
all of a sudden they hate letters.
How long ago?
Even in past relationships, women like, cause me, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it can be difficult to talk to, cause I don't want to hear that shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? So if you write me that letter,
It's
it's
passion
just like
in the letter.
my thing is, you can't. If me
Not
and
even
you,
when you calm down, you
if
read
we in
it.
a relationship, it's no talking inside the house. The shit go left. We need to be in public where we could talk. So where when you yell at me, I can't yell back. Or I yell at you, you can't. So we gotta have that common ground. Like, you feel me? We gotta.
That's that Pisces manipulation.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's that me. For a long time, I was the black sheep of the family. Like, you get what I'm saying? And now that I'm making my way
Downtown.
away from all the shit, so I'm learning. Like, it's a hard learning, but I'm still stuck in my ways, bro. I'm still stuck. I'm still I got, like I said, both of my bros is in jail. I'm my mom's only child, so I'm my only boy out of jail. So with a lot of shit going on, I still hold on to certain shit. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
So it's not that I gotta portray a certain way, but it's just embedded in me that I'm this way. So we having a conversation, you might say some shit to me that might have triggered me from 5 years ago that made me want to slap the shit out you. So now what I gotta do is like, let's not have this conversation. Let's go get something to eat and talk. Let's try to figure it out that way. Or let's go to this park where if I yell at you, somebody might call the police, or you yell at me, somebody might call the police.
Talking about police, I have to say, I feel like, and this is really toxic, and this is me, I'm in my 30s now. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying great things that's happening. But these are things I thought about. I used to believe I'm going to go to jail for fatal attraction.
Oh.
But you all what you put your mind. You all what your mind.
And that's why
you
I
believe.
can't be in that relationship with the pastor no more, because
You feel like something's gonna happen? Like y'all
I feel like the next altercation or one of those altercations, someone might it might get hurt, or I don't want to put myself in that situation. Look at all these people in the news and the media and social media that you see. A lady ran over somebody by accident trying to run over her
boyfriend.
You ever feel like you're ODing, like when you get triggered in your relationship and you're ODing, and you ever in your mind, either during or after, you're like, damn, I went too far.
I think about that.
Even in the middle of the argument, and that this is also a toxic trait, in the middle of it, in the thick of it, and he's making some points. I'm like, bitch, you're doing too much, but we already here.
I gotta continue it.
Like me, like I got my mistakes. So like me, I don't Wu-Tang to one of my women before. As a man, I can sit there and admit that. Am I wrong? I'm all the way percent wrong because I got a 12-year-old daughter. And if a nigga put his hands on my daughter, the first thing we trying to kill this nigga.
Right.
But we all go through certain shit. I'm not gonna sit here and blame it on the person I was with or blaming it on myself. But we do shit in certain shit, like in the moment, heat of the moment. And that's why I understand what the guy Wallow say from $1 Million Worth of Game. 5 minutes of your life would cost you 15 years of your life. So now when I'm arguing and certain shit, in my head, I don't even like to argue no more. I'd rather just be drunk and high and be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You done? You mad? I'm gonna make you more mad doing that, and you gonna want to do something to me because I'm not the type to walk out the house. Fuck, I'm leaving my house for. I go sleep on the couch and play my game for the rest of the night while you in the room mad. But at least you know I'm not outside doing what. But when I'm to that point where I'm out there doing it, it's no coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least you can like have like self-awareness every time like you you find a moment where you pull yourself back. Like, yo, even with you said, y'all might get hurt, so you make sure you don't put yourself in that situation. And like
It's
you
the
said,
best.
You like, you know what? Let me not go outside and do some shit because I'm already on 10. And if I head through the door, something's gonna happen.
Right.
So like as much as I always, find myself, fussing with my dude or whatever, I be having self-awareness. I be wrong, but I know that. But that's a step. That's a step.
Like, I tell all my homies.
That's
like,
growth, knowing you're wrong.
Yeah, I tell all
Still
my
do it
homies.
anyway, but knowing you're wrong.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I tell all my homies, like I tell people for real, we at a time right now where we gotta watch everything. Just because I walk around with my chain, my ring, and then sometimes I look extra more good. My nigga might think I got money in my pocket, and I don't walk around with cash. You're not gonna get my car. You're gonna kill me for my car numbers. But my thing, I tell all my homies, I'd rather be in the house arguing with my bitch than be in the streets arguing with a nigga that don't give a fuck about me.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? It take 2 seconds for a nigga to be like, what you say to me? Like a simple look.
Right.
I had my face cut over a fucking me and you looking at each other all the time. For a week, me and the guy looked at each other. And to the point like, yo, what you looking at?
Wow.
It's 50 of them and it's one of me.
Right.
I got hit. I thought I got hit, but I got my face cut. I took off running. But at that time, it's 50 of them and one of me. What I'm going to do? I'm going to sit there and lose my life?
Yeah.
Saying for that, he who fights and run away, live to fight another day.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Hey. Jump, but
Cause I'm run about this motherfucker.
it's 50
First
to 1.
lady Taurus.
50 to 1. 50 to 1. You
I'm
got
out.
it.
Yeah, you
But
got it.
I'd rather sit in the house and argue all day with the missus or whoever I'm with than be in the streets argue with a guy that really ain't got nothing to lose. Because a lot of people ain't got nothing to lose, bro.
Nothing to lose.
I think another one of my toxic traits are just damn. And again, I'm saying because I'm trying to change it. And Rome wasn't built in one motherfucking day.
I don't know.
Okay? So,
The earth wasn't, but the world wasn't built in one day.
hello?
He said,
And Michael
God did it in
Jackson said,
7.
heal the world. And we still trying to heal. I don't know. It's something about, and we spoke about this earlier, spinning the block. And when I know I don't need to, and it's just that comfortability when I know I need to go be free and caca. And it's something about toxic that I feel like is healthy but unhealthy for a relationship.
But when you spin the block, what you spinning the block for?
Comfortability. I ain't trying to let nobody know.
Why? I know people are afraid of reading. Like I don't mind meeting new people.
Because I think as you get older, people start, the baggage is going top on top of each other. So when niggas is telling you, oh, I don't want to say mental health issues because we all struggle with mental health.
New York
But-
City, the America fell with mental
But
health.
like when people,
Right.
it sounds inconsiderate, but when you're talking to somebody and you're like, oh, so what's going on with you? What's going on in your life? Yeah, my dad just died, and I'm trying to figure out a way how to pay rent. And it's just like, I don't got time for none of that. Because now I'm looking at you as a red flag. Like, what you want with me, nigga? Like, you feel me? I guess I'm guarded.
Yeah, because sometimes people lead with that. Like, depression or stress and anxiety is not a personality
to me,
trait.
that's a red sign to
Stop
me right
telling
now.
people. Like, not saying you shouldn't share your journey or whatever. If you're trying to get to know people and you're trying to get yourself out there, you can't lead with, oh, so-and-so, what, you know what I'm saying? You're
Let's
on a
keep it
blind
simple.
date.
Yeah.
We're on a blind date. Like, nigga, I just asked you your favorite color.
Why you telling me your mom died?
Why are you telling me your mom died? Like, RIP to her, but like, you shouldn't even be on this date. Why are you even here? Go make yourself whole.
What do you think about them showing like Chris Sean, I think her name is, and Blueface, like promoting their toxic ass relationship on social media? Like, why is people so interested in that stupidness?
Respectfully, it's the norm.
It's the
We gotta sit down and period, as everybody, we gotta sit down and think about shit like that is the norm. Everything this is why honestly, this is why I stopped watching the news. And I had this talk a few days ago with my grandma, my grandpa, because them two people, they've been together 47 years. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm here and I'm going through what I'm going through, no matter what, their house has always been a place to ground me. And I noticed that when I used to go to my grandparents' house all the time, they used to always have the news on. Now when I go over there, it shows like Walker's Texas Ranger, shows like Steven Seagal, shows like IDTV. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I asked my grandpa, like, yo, why you stop watching the news? He said, for what? I can't live my life in fear. You feel me? He said, it's 10 stories on the news.
Right.
7 of them is bad, 1 is the news, 1 is sports, and 1 of them is one good story. So what am I watching that for? So I just feel like they socialize the norm. Now, if Blueface and whatever her name is doing that for clout, y'all doing it wrong because y'all gonna end up
Hurting each other.
Yeah, it's not even about hurting people. Y'all make it seem like to the people, all y'all followers and all these kids that's coming up. That's okay. Like we already got a big domestic violence problem in America where a nigga think he can smack his bitch and it's no right. That shit's not cool. Cause
I was watching an episode of Horrible Decisions, and they said, I forgot what the number was, but it basically said it was one of the top searches on Google, how to beat my girlfriend or wife and get away with it.
Wow.
now think about that. Think about now the problem is when we was younger and we used to see our parents and all that fight and all that, we had a shut the fuck up code. It ain't no shut the fuck up code no more because
Right, I remember.
it's a camera everywhere. When you go outside, when we leave out of here, we could go look left, look right. It's a camera everywhere. And the number one thing is the shit that make me mad is that before a person help you, they'll pull out their phone.
Yeah.
Let's think about
Yo.
this. Let's think about the story not that long ago in Philadelphia, where a woman was on the train and she was getting raped. It's 7 people on the train. Not one person helped her, but everybody recorded it on the phone. Let's think about shit like that. What are we doing? Are we helping each other? Or are we trying to?
Especially in New
It's
York.
for likes and shares on the gram to get there.
Especially in, look what they did to P&B Rock.
That's
He's
crazy.
fighting for his life and you over there recording.
Recording.
You understand what I'm
Especially
saying?
in New York, there was a fake skit, you know, the New York Spider-Man, and he's jumping in the train station, and the guy's acting like he's robbing a lady, but the people who's not in the skit is running away from the actual crime. And I'm like,
Wow.
yo, like y'all not gonna help this old lady, even though it's a skit. But
You
she's
understand what I'm saying?
But put yourself in their situation. Let me widen the lens.
bro-
a little
yeah.
bit. Would you?
Would you risk
be a
your
part
life?
of the group? Would you be a part of the group that ran away? And I'm ashamed to say, shamefully, I would have no choice but to. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know how to intervene. And I have to be honest with myself. We can all be watching our phone and be like, "Oh, I would have jumped in. I would have this." In the heat of the moment, you're in such shock. You just want to get away from the situation.
Yeah, but sometimes you know like
Maybe from a woman's point of view, like when I grew up in like Jamaica and stuff like that would be happening like in the community, domestic violence. Everybody would dogpile in front of their door and be like, "Leave her alone," and like we would do the stuff like,
You're not gonna talk about Jamaica and not do the accent.
"Leave her alone, dirty boy, stop being the woman," and we'll be out there. And that's a wait till you, and then the nigga would be scared to come
the
outside.
crazy part is I know like I said, I'm from 183rd and Crescent in the Bronx. Like if you've ever been there, that's about in the Bronx. That's the weed area. From as long as you knew, everybody went there to get a weed. It's an OG guy named Clark. He say he beat his wife one time in Jamaica. It's the reason why he in New York City. He been here 56
Runway.
years because he went to sleep and she threw acid on him. He got the bubbles on his chest. So you gotta think about it. Back then, it wasn't much talked about. But women took up for themselves. My grandma dropped the iron on my grandpa's chest.
Yeah.
You want to go to sleep? Like, you feel me? Like, it's certain
It
things.
was a cardinal rule back in
Like, you
Jamaica.
understand what I'm saying?
The
Now-
guy beat you, heat up some hot oil and pour it in his ear.
Like, now.
Ear?
Yo, it's shit. Like, it's a lot. Like, I even heard stories like my aunt used to say, "Oh, I threw lye on my ex-husband." You know, a lye, dude, that should tear your skin down, bro.
Yeah.
What do you do? So let's say, I mean, thank God none of us are in these situations, right? But for the people that's in it, like, how the fuck do they know when to come out these situations? Because again, you're on social media, you see this guy, maybe like 2 months ago, this guy killed his kids, himself and his 3 kids because his girlfriend cheated, right? Or they found out their significant other cheated, shot them. Or the little girl who's 22 years old just got out of a group home, I think, and her boyfriend said the only way you're going to leave me is if you die. And her family couldn't find her, and she was murdered inside her apartment. How do people wake up and say, like, let me get out of this before my life is over? And that's why I can't fuck with the pastor. Because it was getting to, not saying it was that bad, but if we could fist fight, nigga, what happens when the shit really go down?
Yeah, so I always like honestly.
Sorry, we can't bring me back to life.
With me, like I'm not gonna lie,
Like that guy that was in front of the judge after you did, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
For the pain.
and he still got 55
Still
years.
got 50-something years. Over there
55
singing
But my
ass
thing
nigga.
is,
This
like-
is not American Idol. You're going to jail.
If it wasn't for social media, a lot of things we wouldn't really see. Like, you know what I mean? Like, back in the days, it was shut the fuck up or you get beat or your parents slap you in your mouth and certain shit. Now we all got a voice.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if I see you getting some shit happening to you, it's easier to expose it. Like, you feel me? Nobody minds your business. And then we got this no snitching policy.
Yeah.
It's no such thing as no snitching no more when you pulling out your phone.
Yeah.
Because you gave the police all your evidence right there. Like, so you catch a body. Like, I got a man's in jail right now fighting for his life. He waited till he was 35 years old to catch a body. You got 4 kids. Think about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone with him earlier before I came here. He got 19 years. They offer him 19 years. Wow. Think about it. Your oldest child is 11.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So and if it wasn't for a camera, he probably would have beat it. But we in a situation where everything is being watched. We got iCloud. We got the shit that made me start watching start fucking with Snapchat is because when you do. After 24 hours, where this shit going? If you send a dick pic to Pastor, listen to this. What if you send a dick pic to Pastor Torres, right? And you deleted it, it's going after 24 hours. Guess what? That same schmicky pic end up all the way online.
Same what?
Mickey.
The same schmicky pic, like you feel me?
I'm going to use that. I like that word. I like it.
Schmicky pick?
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you, send me a schmicky. I like it. I like that shit.
But it's just real. Like, so we at a time where we got to be careful and cautious of everything we do. And everybody hungry and broke. In 2022, they just said, like, I was just looking at something, it said 70% of the world don't want to work. So we got almost 40% of the world working. A nigga rather take what you got than go work.
Yeah.
Because the economy, like the economy is exposed now. Information is like out there, and now we're finding out how much they actually can pay you, and like people just don't want to go. There's 2 sides to that, that coin. There's like, should I go out here and work? Yeah, of course you shouldn't rob somebody for what they got, but we live in a world where people finding ways now, trading, people turning $30 into $3,000 on Instagram. There must be Dr. Strange, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, people are, finding ways. So trust me, people are not working, but people are getting money.
They getting money.
On paper, on records, it's no money. It's everybody. People are getting some money.
It's always gonna be money. It's like what you gonna do for the money. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I hustle for a long time. Like, so crack, so weed, so dust, so
What's dust?
E-pills, PCP. You feel me?
New name now.
That's the angel dust. What OG Bobby Johnson and them. You ever watch South Central?
No.
Well, Bobby Johnson, like, hey, OG Bobby Johnson here.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Deuce here. Hey, that's like, only drug I never sold was dope. Heroin. I never sold that drug because that was the first drug I ever realized. I always thought about, like, this shit made people.
Community, yeah.
It to me, it was like, the first thing my mom said, if you push that person, they could fall when they was nodding. Now you see the people nodding and leaning up. Those not the new drugs. That's still a drug of choice right now. But now we mixing it with fentanyl and they're mixing it with all these other shits. Like, you got to be scared. Like, I'm not trying to go to jail for killing nobody or selling no drugs. People are scared to bust their ass, start from the bottom. A lot of people come, you probably had a lot of interviews, I want this amount of money, but you look at their resume, and their resume ain't shit. Like, how the fuck you want to work?
Yep.
How you want $19 an hour? You didn't even work for $10 an hour.
Hello?
You understand what I'm saying? So I understood the struggle. Like, I started off at fucking Pathmark. It ain't even the Pathmark no more. At $6.25. Used to work overnight, get $1
I started
differential.
$7.25, people.
You understand what I'm saying? So I work, and there's still times I see my check like, what the fuck is this?
I swear.
Yeah.
That $200 used to be gone before you even got home.
But no, $200 just
What you know about Monday morning? You ain't have a Metro card.
Shit.
$200 used to last me back in the day.
Shit.
Even then, it never lasts me. Not with my spending
You know how to
habits.
save?
Save.
Like, save money? Do you know how to save money? Because I'm not a saver. I never knew how to save money.
So no.
I just because listen. All right, my mom got 4 kids.
For money?
My mom got 4 kids. She had 3 boys and a girl. Well, she had 5, but God bless her dad. She had a stillborn baby, but she didn't teach us how to save. We always see my mom with money, but as far as sitting down telling her, yo, listen, you gotta put something up for a rainy day, that shit never was there.
That's that's a whole nother episode.
But that's
Our
financial literacy wasn't something, because we grew up in a time where we didn't it's like we were raised, but we was raised on survival.
My little brother,
Yeah. Got everything.
he's a fucking saver. So it was never taught to us, but it comes a point in time where you gotta want to do certain shit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's always something else. One minute there's save. Now we in the era where don't just save your money. Invest it. And it's like, okay, y'all didn't teach us how to save properly. Now y'all didn't teach us how to invest. And like, what do we do? They're not gonna teach you that, because in order for these people to be so wealthy, in order for this, what they call it,
The 1%ers.
right, to be this I don't know the word. I've been drinking. The wealth disparity. Mm-hmm. In order for these people to be super wealthy, millions and millions of people have to be super, super poor.
Yeah.
It won't, because we live in a capitalist society.
Right.
We live, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money.
But you know who make our world run in the United States? The middle class.
the middle class.
Us. We us that's
Poor.
busting our
spend more. We spend more money than any other class.
Right. So thank you for tuning in to another great episode of 25 No Club. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend, because we know everything about everything. Thank you, Antoine, for stopping by again.
Love y'all. Appreciate you for having me. You already know.
And yep, let's get ready to. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Bye-bye, motherfuckers. Bye.
Bye.